Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home. Welcome to Meditation Pulse, where we explore the intersection of spirituality and everyday life. I'm your host, Emma, and today we're delving into a fascinating story that might just change the way you think about truth, meaning, and the search for answers. So, what's the story? It starts with Hanukkah, one of the most joyful holidays in the Jewish calendar. But it's also a holiday with roots in rebellion, resistance, and the fight against oppression. The rabbis have always had a complicated relationship with this holiday, but as we explore its themes, you'll see why it's become a meditation on light and faith. At its core, Hanukkah is about the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem after it was desecrated by the Romans. It's a story of a fundamentalist uprising that ultimately led to a Pyrrhic victory, a hard-won freedom that came at great cost. The image of the Arch of Titus, which commemorates the Roman conquest of Jerusalem, still haunts us today. But what if we focus on the tiny spark of light that survived this darkness? A small flame that burned in the midst of destruction? That's where the real story begins. A psychic once told me I was a rabbi in a recent incarnation. Now, my Jewish friends are quick to point out that I'm about as goyish as it gets. But even they can't deny my smattering of Yiddish expressions, mispronounced most of the time. And my reading of the Hebrew scriptures? It's all been influenced by my Baptist upbringing or a reaction to it. So when I stumbled upon the famous line from Rabbi Hillel, "Do not do to your neighbor what is hateful to you," I realized it was part of a larger story. But there's more to this teaching than meets the eye. It turns out that the person who asked Hillel this question first approached another rabbi, Rabbi Shammai. Shammai responded with a rather unconventional answer: beat him with a measuring stick. This encounter is preserved in the Talmud as Shabbat 31 Adar. But here's the thing, we don't know what happened after that. The story doesn't tell us if the heathen seeker converted or not. But what it does show us is that even when we seek truth, we might get a hard pill to swallow. Now this is where things take a fascinating turn for me as a Zen person. When stripped of emotions, Hillel's response takes on a different light. It's a universal call to the human condition, the golden rule, which speaks directly to our hearts and deep intuition about fairness. But let's not forget that other part of the story, the smack with a ruler. Ah, yes. In Zen tradition, rebuke is often used as praise, and non sequiturs can be powerful tools for answering profound questions. What is true? What heals the heart? If we strip away our analysis and simply meet this question with an open heart, that's when we find ourselves drawn to the mysteries of the intimate, a more profound call than even justice or care. The sages tell us it's all about finding the right eyes, and in doing so, heaven becomes present here. This is Meditation Pulse, where we explore the intersection of spirituality and everyday life. Until next time, take a deep breath and remember, find the right eyes, and heaven is right here.